welcome to take 10. Now we're doing self-checks, and I've got you right in the midst where Jesus is talking about the rise to greatness. And I'm giving you a life hack on how to get there. So here it goes. Number one, I should be helping you up. Other people should be helping you up. Other people should, when you hit little walls, big walls, insurmountable walls, you should be able to look back at those that are in authority with you, and they should be able to give you a boost in your spirits to lift you up and do whatever else they can. When that brother hit that wall the other day with his new building and he had nothing, and I said, give me your wish list of what kind of materials that you wish to have. And he gave me a wish list that comprised of thousands of dollars worth of building materials. I went to my warehouse and I saw, and I told Pastor Sean, we're giving up these things to this brother. And we filled the truck and filled his wish list completely. I can't tell you how great that made me feel to exercise that authority over that product and give him a hand up. I can't do that for everybody, but somebody in your area, God will give you men for your bosom that will help you boost you up. So if I came to you like the Gentiles, the princes of the Gentiles, and I demanded that you do this and demanded that you do that, then I would be doing the wrong thing. Because Jesus said, it shall not be so among you. Whosoever will be great among you, let him be your servant. So you've heard me say that we're going from an idea to serving that idea to then fathering that idea in others, and then one day grandfathering, where you're overseeing lots of things. I still do this in a continual mode. Young man came to me yesterday. He's needing a process. I was praying. I was saying, Lord, how can I help him? God showed me. It's sitting right in front of us, something he and I had done together before. And as I stood there, I said to him, we've done this before. Go to work. Your problem will be solved in 2 months. And then you'll be back in overflow. He looked at me and he said, why didn't I think of that? I'm going to work. Nothing else had to be said. No other plans made. He knew what I was talking about, and he knew how to do a righteous thing that would give him bread for his family and for his ministry. Jesus said, let him be your servant. I served that man. That man serves me. And whosoever will be chief among you, let him be your servant. Even out of the Son of Man came not to be ministered to, but to minister and to give his life a ransom for many. And I want to talk to my guys and gals that are up and coming. Some of you, God's begun to bless you, and you are certainly coming up, 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 up. Some of you have hit a wall, and you went back to maneuver in an area that you had been blessed in before, and now you're going to come out again. Wow. You know, unbelievable. Just unbelievable how many times we didn't get off the right exit off the freeway. We got to go turn around and go back, get around on the back of the road. But here you go again. You're on your way. I want to warn you of something. Here's a life hack. I fell early in my ministry for the people that said I should have what they called armor bearers. They wanted me to put people around me that kept everybody else away from me. No one could talk to me. Now, I always did come in late to church, especially in the big church, because I didn't want to get my mind off on what other people were talking about. But I always said I will stay in the pulpit, I will stay in the altar until everybody is gone, and I will minister to whoever comes. And that I saw was giving my life a ransom for many. So there is limitations that you can, but if you get totally removed from your people, if you get totally removed from the idea that God gave you, then you're just an administrator, and you become a prince of XYZ, and you begin to exercise authority over, and then you are not a servant any longer. And God cannot bring you to a place to where a man can see you suffering, where he can see you pulling, where he can see you doing your work. People need to see that you too have struggles, and that the answer for your struggles is not always in how much they give in the offering or how much they donate to you. But the secret that Jesus put out here was a great secret. Now take thought. This was to be the culture of greatness among those who follow Jesus. Servanthood, not fatherhood. You can't have fatherhood before you have servanthood. You know, kind of funny. I was raised with 5 girls. They washed the dishes, ironed the clothes. I'm sorry to say they drove my bath water. They did everything. But the fact is, I learned to do nothing in the kitchen. In the last couple of years, I started unloading the dishwasher, washing dishes, doing a few things around the house when I had time. And it became that I enjoyed to do those things. And when I got up early in the morning, I'd empty the dishwasher. Well, recently I had a foot injury. I was not able to move around as easy as I could. I'm healed now. I'm back well. But I didn't do it. I told my wife after 3 or 4 days, I said, I miss unloading the dishwasher. She said, you do? I said, I really do. She said, well, it cuts time in half for me. And she said, it's not unnoticed. And she said, I appreciate it. But in reality, I didn't do it for the attaboy. I did it because I wanted to learn to do everything. And she was gone and she was traveling and I wanted to keep a clean house. I wanted to do that thing. There became a culture of greatness in my home I wanted to maintain. I mean, you can come to my house just about any time. You will not find a dirty house. She has kept the portions of the receiving areas and rooms and kitchens spotless for all the years of 40-something years, because you're going to walk into a house that you'll feel comfortable in. I wanted to keep that. Can't do that when she's out traveling, feeding the world, doing all the things that she does. I had to do it. But when I stopped doing it, I felt the loss. It's a culture of greatness. If you're saying, boy, I'll be glad when I don't have to do this kind of stuff anymore, and I'll be glad when I don't, watch it. The life hack is, this is to be a culture of greatness. Servanthood was to be the culture of greatness among those that follow Jesus. Now you have this great desire in your heart to follow Jesus. You built a church, you built a ministry, you built a corporation, you're starting on it. You have exercised authority in that. You have sacrificed. But could it be that great idols that walk into your mind, they walk into the garden of your mind daily, they cause you to doubt your own greatness? Could it be that little things that were said as you grew up cause you? I'm going to talk about that in very great depth next time on Take 10, so you don't want to miss it. Because is there doubt that you are achieving what you were meant to achieve? These doubts are not from the devil or some mysterious demonic force. These doubts are from your upbringing. And I'm going to go deep into that in the next Take 10 segments. And I know that God is going to help you and bless you and bring you forward. Go forward today. I'll see you next time.